take it slow. Okay, I feel your anxiety.
I don't really even know how to start this video, so like I'm gonna just start off by saying we got a lot of weird ass niggas in the industry. Not that like we didn't already know that, but it's just very shocking to see the shit that's coming out now. Well, I shouldn't say shocking, that's the wrong word for it. I should really say like disgusted, because you think that these people with all the money in the world and all the clout in the world, they'd be able to find some women their own age. But no, they don't do that. They don't find those type of people attractive, you know. Let's keep going after kids. Let's go after little children. No explanation needed on the weirdos I'm about to talk about today. I'm just gonna split into like two different segments because holy shit, this is like Hitler versus Satan right now. Mr. Boston Richie, you're up first, and honestly, this has been a long time coming because I don't know how many people have been able to just let you slide with the shit you've been doing the past couple of years. If you're an obsessive doom scroller on Twitter like I am, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, because this nigga has no type of good PR whatsoever. But for the people that don't know what I'm talking about, Boston Richie is a rapper from Tallahassee, Florida. He started blowing up around 2021, and honestly, I've never listened to a Boston Richie song a day in my life. I generally know nothing about this man or this man's career. The only reason that I know Boston Richie exists is because he's been on my feed for the past 3 years. 3 years, and it's never been about anything positive, so that's already a red flag. Before I even deep dive into this situation, I had already did some research on Boston Richie before I made this video, and oh my god, if you just search up Boston Richie allegations on Google, there is literally a big ass list waiting for you of all the things he's being accused of or probably done. And just reading off the first sentence, like, how is this dude not in jail or even on trial? You got kidnapping and physical abuse, grooming and misconduct, leaking content, like, dude. Mind you, you had actual supporters of him defending these allegations if you ever brought it up to them. Genuinely, once you hear the word grooming, how the hell are you even defending that? Why are you even putting your arms up for this man? That's crazy. And now that brings us back to today, or this week, I guess. Tatiana Chanel is the girlfriend of Boston Richie, or ex-girlfriend. I don't know at this point. They're like on and off for about 4 years, which also keep in mind, Tatiana was around 16 to 17 years old when Boston Richie met her, which made Boston Richie at least 25 or 26 years old. A 9-year age gap that plenty people knew about. But again, I'll get back to that later. A couple of days ago, Tatiana went on her Twitter and accused Boston Richie of being DL. She posted pictures and screenshots of her buying, I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube, but an interesting toy. Listen, man, y'all know what that shit is, bro. She got screenshots of that man selling her money so they can buy that toy. And according to her, she said that she's been using these toys on him since she was 17 years old. Not only did she accuse him of that, she also accused him of kidnapping her fully naked in a car for 8 hours, while his homeboys were also in the car pretty much like guard watching her, making sure she don't yell or call for help or call the police. Just a lot of sick shit going on over there, and obviously we know that those messages could be faked. We don't know if they're real or not, but there's 3 things that I want to discuss real quick. First, Boston Richie is a weird, sick individual. Well, he's more than that. That's just the best words that I can put together without getting banned on this shit. But that nigga definitely deserves way worse things than jail right now. I don't know how he's been able to get away with all of this shit for so long, especially the most glaring fact that he was talking and dating a minor at the time. It kind of just blows my mind that people are able to do shit like this and are still able to have a career at the end of the day. Second, and I already said this is not even the 3rd time that Boston Richie has been accused of being an abuser, but the fact that people are only calling him out now is because they find out that he's probably gay or he's DL or that he likes his butt being played with, whatever the fucking reason is. It's genuinely weird, bro. Like, I don't know why it took you this long to realize that this nigga is sick. Him being accused of being a freaky nigga should not be the deciding factor of you canceling him or not. He's been getting away with dating and abusing a minor for years, but sex toys is where we start paying attention to him. And most of the people that are commenting on this situation is women, because women have this obsession with every nigga being gay for some reason. Like, y'all think all straight men are gay, and I don't know what is circling through your brain to where your only clapback towards a man is calling them gay. Like, I just never really understood why y'all always come back to that conclusion. And lastly, y'all really not gonna like this shit, but it's the truth. It's blatantly clear that the money has ran out for Tatiana and she's only using this as revenge against him. And not to say that what he's been doing to her is justified, because it's not. But you're telling me a diss song is what took you to finally expose that this nigga's been abusing you for this long? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. And at some point, we just got to stop using age as a factor, because she's 20 years old now. This would be different if she was like 17, 18. But bro, 20 years old, bro, come on. I know that the age gap plays a factor and that he most definitely was manipulating her, but bro, bitches love money too. Y'all don't think the reason why some of these women stay with these people that be abusing them is because of status and money? Like, yes, manipulation plays a part in that 100%, but a lot of these women do not want to leave that type of lifestyle. But money isn't everything. That shit is not worth your life. Like, this is the same man that was accused of choking her outside of a nightclub while she was pregnant. At some point, you got to decide for yourself, is this even worth my life? Because he's just going to keep getting away with this shit. It doesn't matter how much uproar it brings. It doesn't matter how much we talk about it, because again, this is like 4 years we're going on now that the same shit is happening over and over and over again. This karma is most definitely coming. I don't know when, but it is coming. I do not care that he's playing with toys, bro. Like, that should be the last thing that anybody's worried about in this situation. Like, that's a grown-ass man. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He is most definitely a freaky-ass nigga, though. He is, but I don't care. David, I ain't gonna lie. you just fried, nigga. You really just fried. This shit is just such a sad situation, because, I mean, we all knew the nigga was guilty like a year ago, but the police generally could not do anything until they got the full evidence and everything right, or else this nigga was gonna walk free. First of all, rest in peace to Charsityy. I'm reading over a bunch of this shit right now. They already pretty much said how she was killed, and this nigga is genuinely just disgusting, like a genuine piece of shit. But I'm pretty sure everybody knows like the basics of the case right now, and he did get arrested like, I think it's like 2 weeks ago by now. And they just started releasing some more information, and they said that they have 8 terabytes of data from his iCloud, and that it had significant amounts of child sex abuse images on there. Shockingly, that's not even like the worst thing that I've read on here so far. They said that David allegedly stabbed Charsityy and stood there while she bled to death, used a chainsaw to cut off her limbs, and then bought a burn cage with a plan to incinerate the evidence. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not even about to go through everything, because reading this right now honestly is like making me sick. But they also have text messages between them talking about sex, pregnancy, and abortions while he was 18 and she was 13 years old. Genuinely, I don't know how any judge thinks about giving this nigga anything less than a life sentence, because even if he didn't kill her, like dude, this is disgusting. We're genuinely having conversations about abortions and pregnancy with a 13-year-old girl. Just absolute grooming to the max. And it's sad, because I was seeing like there was some text messages between them, and she was basically just saying like all they do is have sex and hang out, and that she just wanted better for herself. And seeing her have that type of mindset at that age, and then you got this nigga who's literally just trying to get laid, it's generally just a fucked up situation all around, and she did not deserve to get done like that. Like, just looking at her, how do you even find this girl attractive? And I'm not saying that to like belittle her or disrespect her. I'm saying this because she deadass looks like a fucking baby. This is a kid, bro. You're attracted to a kid. And I hope the parents start to get questioned too, because apparently this isn't even the first time that she's ran away from home. How is it that you're just letting your daughter run around the world with this random stranger? The more I read about this case, the more disgusting it gets. Like, David's finished, bro. There's no way he doesn't get the death penalty. Niggas gotta start doing better, man. Like, just having like any type of relations with minors is just, it's sick, bro. They are easily manipulated and will believe anything that comes out of your mouth. So this is exactly why they do it anyways. But for the niggas that got status or money, like, there is no excuse for you to even be going after minors. You can literally have any girl that you want just from you having some type of status. But you niggas always end up looking the other way, and that's just really the problem. These two niggas especially, like, this is an example of what you do not want to be. I ain't gonna lie, I hope they both get thrashed out of this universe, because this shit is disgusting, bro. We don't need none of this no more. I don't even got no outro, bro.
Can't you tell?